Hey guys, am I audible? Let's just resume the session once again. I'm going to start from the beginning because there have been multiple interruptions. So anyone who's joining new might not be able to comprehend as to where we were and what we were doing. Let's do a quick 5 minute refresher as well. So, guys, today's session is focused upon Microsoft 365 sign up process. What is Microsoft 365? What are the key features? What are the administration tools and the licensing from Microsoft that's available for customers as per their needs and business requirements? Like more the number of services or storage or security that you need, the more you pay for it, right? uh, Again, needs can be different for different organizations, and hence Microsoft has accustomed, or you can say created different plans for the needs of different organizations. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. What I need you to do is I need you to just focus and replicate the steps. What I'm doing, just listen to what I'm saying, what I'm doing, and then replicate that or repeat that at your own computer as we speak. So I'm going to start the screen share from my side. Let me know if my screen is visible. It's visible, right? All right. So the first step is we need to choose the right trial process, like a license which we can go for a trial. Any trial for Microsoft 365 is available for 30 days only. So we'll go to google.com. We'll type in Microsoft 365 E3. We'll select Microsoft official site, Microsoft 365 Enterprise. We'll see different plans over here for Microsoft 365. Then we choose Microsoft 365 over here. Then we select Microsoft 365 E3 teams. Note that not all Microsoft plans are available for trial or testing purpose. So we'll choose the one that is available. Um, Also note that there is a limit on the number of trials you can sign up using a specific personal Microsoft account. So for now, select on try free for 1 month under Microsoft 365 E3, no teams. Then over here, enter your personal email address. So I'm just gonna choose my email address, personal one. As I said, there is a there is a limit on the number of trials you can sign up using a specific account. This has to be a personal account like Google, Microsoft Outlook, um, Hotmail, Live, Rediff, Yahoo. So you have to choose your personal email address over here. Then we'll click on next. Now it says you need to create a new account. Of course it is, because it's a personal account, that is not a Microsoft business account. So let's click on setup account. Then you enter your details like your first name, last name, your phone number, then your company details, company size, the region. You cannot change your country or region after the sign process. Also, you need to use the phone number of the country that you have selected. Should you choose a different phone number from a different country or the region that is not specified by you, you won't be able to complete the sign process. You have to select the correct country and the correct phone number as per the country. You also cannot change the country after the sign up process. It's a one-time process. You cannot change it. Click the other option and click on next. Now you need to complete a security check for the verification of your phone number. Either choose a text or a call option. Then click on send verification code. Then you enter your verification code that you received on your cell phone number, and then click on verify. Then you need to choose a default domain name over here. This is just the default domain name that you will be signing up on Microsoft 365. You need to specify a username, you need to specify a domain name. Your username can be in a combination of your name followed by your last name, or some special characters, or like dot or something like that, or numbers. Then your domain name has to be unique, which has never been used for signing up on Microsoft 365. So choose that option and enter any domain name. You need to click on save to verify whether that domain name is really available or not. Once that is done, click on the password section and enter your password. Make sure you do not share this username and password with anyone. This is the first account for the sign up of Microsoft 365 organization. Although this is just a trial, but still, from security perspective, do not share the username and password, and do not forget the username password over here. Your username would be username at this domain name dot on microsoft.com. So for me, it is Ankit Shukla Learning Fundas 1 dot on microsoft.com. Then leave my username and then the password. Do not forget it, do not share it. Let's click on next. Then it will create your account for Microsoft 365. On the next step, we will have to complete the payment options. As I said, basis your country's uh, requirement by Microsoft, there'll be a small debit or credit verification that is required even for a trial purpose as well. Uh, Make sure that you have a debit or credit card. There'll be a nominal charge of 1 or 2 rupees in India. I'm not sure about other countries, but it is very nominal and it is refundable within 48 to 72 hours. It's like pennies. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Then choose the number of quantities. For trial purpose, you can only select 25 licenses during trial. Do not select more than this, please. As you can see, it says today's total is 0. However, if your trial expires and it converts to a paid, you will have eventually end up paying 2800 INR per license per month. So 2800 multiplied by 25, that will be somewhere in the range of 75,000. So make sure that you cancel, as you can see at the right hand side bottom corner of your screen. In order to avoid charges, cancel the subscription by 17th of September, which is exactly 30 days from now, at the end at the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. For now, there are no charges. There's just a 1 or 2 rupees verification on your debit or credit card. Then click on add payment method. Now on this screen, you will see the payment method screen. You need to enter your card number and all those details over here. Then you need to enter the billing address for this credit verification. Now I'm going to stop sharing for a few seconds. You can enter, because I can't enter sensitive information over here. So I'm going to stop sharing for a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, in the interim, please confirm if you are up, through up to this step, and then complete your payment verification. Once the payment verification screen is done, I'm going to start sharing my screen. Just give me 1 minute. Let me pull up my credit card. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Let me get my credit card over here. All right, guys, I'm back. I have my credit card with me. I'm just going to enter that on the payment section screen. Meanwhile, you also proceed with the entering your debit or credit card details. As per the country that is selected in a couple of steps back for signing up your Microsoft 365 organization, you'll automatically get these states or province options uh, on the payment section screen. Also enter your postal code, and at the payment screen, I guess you're observing that you are not able to change the country. So as I said before, you cannot change the country once you start the sign up process or complete the sign up process. My payment is completed. Um, Now on the next screen after payment, you would be able to see that there is a verification of address. If Microsoft is able to verify your address using their GeoMaps location or something like that, it will proceed to the next step, or it will select or show you that use this address for signing up. Select the desired address and click on use this address option. I'm going to start sharing as soon as my payment screen goes through. At this page, you will probably be asked for a one-time, as I said, 1 or 2 rupees verification process for your debit or credit card. Do remember that today is 17th of August. You need to cancel this trial at the end of 30 days. If you do not, it will convert from a trial to a paid subscription, and eventually you will end up paying for it. Now I'm going to start my screen share over here so you can see what I'm doing. If my screen is visible and I am audible. Right, this is the screen that I see. This is from my bank's verification. I need to enter the 6-digit code for my credit card verification. As you can see, this transaction is 2 rupees only. This will eventually be refunded as well within 48 to 72 hours by Microsoft on the same payment instrument that I selected. Um, as you can see, the merchant is Microsoft Business. It has the details about it in the transaction time. So I'm going to enter the code that I received by bank or my credit card or debit card provider. And then I click on confirm. On the next screen, it will tell me that the trial is successful and I should be through. As you can see, the credit verification is successful. Now at this screen, you'll see the review and confirm option as what all options you have selected. I'm just going to change the quantity to 25. As I said, you can get a maximum of 25 during trial process, not more than that. That's enough for you to do the complete testing within 1 month. In case that time is not enough, we can always go for a new trial sign process, again the 30-day cycle. Then on the next step, you need to enter your PAN number or your tax ID as per your country. I'm going to stop sharing for a quick minute so I can enter the details. Once it is able to verify your tax number, in the tax ID or PAN registration screen, click on yes. And once it is able to verify that, you will have an option at the bottom of your screen to click on start trial. On the start trial button, and then it will show you that it is Microsoft is adding products to your 365 account. The products as in the trial subscription that you selected at the start of the session. Once that is done, you should be able to see your Microsoft 365 business home screen. Once the sign up processes, you should be able to see the screen that Microsoft has sent a confirmation to your personal email address, the one that you chose signing up. Then it tells you the order number. It tells you that this is a trial. It comes up paid after 17th of September, that is 30 days from now. In future, whenever you're watching this, please note all trials are for 30 days only. So whenever you sign up, you have 30 days of time to cancel the trial or convert that to a paid. For this sign up activity, we are only choosing trial. We'll be canceling this trial subscription at the end of 30 days. This is my username. You can if you want, you can take a screenshot or take a print of your username. As I said, this will be the first username in your company. Um, and do not forget the username or do not share the credentials of this account with anyone. I'm just going to save that as M365 trial tenant. I'm just going to copy the username over here. I already know the password. And then I click on start using Microsoft 365 E3, no Teams trial subscription. The next screen that you'll see is the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. There'll be a lot of recommended options because this is the first time you're signing up. Logging in. So maybe 1 minute here, guys. Let me know if my screen is visible. Guys, are you able to see my screen? Can you hear me, guys? I'm going to start the screen share again. Let me know if that is visible and I am audible. Something wrong with YouTube or what, but for some reason my screen share just keeps crashing. Let me know if my screen is visible now. Okay. So this is the first screen that you see after sign up process and payment and all that verification is completed. You'll see the first user over here. That's your first account using which you have signed up. This is also the global admin of the company. When I say global admin, it is the top level admin who has practically unlimited access towards whatever there is in the Microsoft 365 organization. In short, it is the top level administrator who can do whatever and wherever he wants to. As a company process, he has limited access to anything in Microsoft 365. Then this is a pure view of your Microsoft 365 Admin Center. You can customize your screen of the admin section. This is as per users requirement. Admin requirement. Different admins can have different set of feel or theme or customization option on their admin center screen. Do not, this is the Microsoft 365 admin center. Only admins will be able to access this, not the end users in your company, because this is the administration tool, right? Now, there are, talking about Microsoft 365, there are a lot of features within Microsoft 365. I'm gonna give you a preview of the top and key features. There is a lot to talk about Microsoft 365. You can't cover that up in one session. Uh, so you have Microsoft Exchange, the messaging, which is the backbone of your email system. Using this, you can send and receive emails. Uh, Using Microsoft Exchange, you can have calendar, management of centralized contacts across the organization. Uh, then you have Microsoft Teams for chat and collaboration features. You can chat one to one or with your team. You can have team groups, which you can collaborate effectively. Then you have SharePoint and OneDrive. On SharePoint, you can create your intranet sites. It's all your document library for the documents that are stored within your organization, like a company's website. Then you have OneDrive. OneDrive are personal repositories or personal storage solution for you within your company. Um, Also, it is a great collaboration tool using which you can collaborate effectively with your teams. Like you can do a co-authoring. Like there's one specific document that you can share with your team, and you all can simultaneously at the same time perform changes or update the document within your company or whoever it's with. Then you have different Power Apps, Power Automate for automation features within your organization. You have Power Platform as in BI for your business intelligence features. That you can create powerful dashboards using Power BI. Um, but then in these features depend upon the subscription that you have chosen. In our case of this trial, we have chosen Microsoft 365 E3. So that is the next plan, or you can say one level below the top plan that is available, which is Microsoft 365 E5. Of course, there are different add-ons as well, which are not even available in the top level subscription, which is E5. We will talk about them. Uh, in order to see what all licenses do we have, what all features are packed into a specific subscription, you can go to Microsoft site and we can check the details about what services are available within a specific subscription and what is the cost for it. So we'll go here and we'll go to google.com, then Microsoft 365 E5. We're just going to search that. Again, we are at the same where it says Microsoft official site, Microsoft 365 Enterprise. Over here, there is a section wherein you can check the different licensing models, different plans, different subscriptions, different set of services. Now, when we talk about these subscriptions, they are a bundle of different services packaged into one. Of course, an organization does not need all the services. They can also go for standalone licenses or subscriptions of the services that required. So let's say an organization just needs email services. For them they can go with Exchange Online Plan 1 or Plan 2 license. For people who just need for organizations that just need Microsoft OneDrive for storage perspective, they can go for OneDrive for Business Plan 1 or Plan 2. Similarly, we have different plans as per the organization's need within Microsoft 365. They are available as standalone or bundle as well, which are packed into enterprise or business subscriptions. So I am going to show you a screen wherein we can see all the subscriptions. Just give me 1 minute here. Select Microsoft 365 option over here. Then, so you see this, download the full enterprise plans comparison table, get the full comparison table PDF. Click on that option, open that in a new tab. It will show you a new PDF option wherein it talks about all the enterprise subscriptions. Now, Microsoft subscriptions are divided into small, medium, business, and then enterprise subscriptions. Small organizations are companies starting from an individual freelancer, somebody who's working real estate, uh, anyone who's just starting their own business, right? As an individual, starting from a single user till approximately, you can say, 50 users in the company, including the administrators. That is a small business. Then you have organizations in a range of, wherein the headcount or number of employees are in the range of 50 to approximately 250. That is a small business again. And initially, you call them as medium, but eventually they are also small. But for now, we'll label them as medium size company or medium size business. So now we have small business, medium business, and then uh, over and above 250 350, sorry, 250 to 500, that is a large business. Then 500 and above are enterprises. Now, different organizations can choose different subscriptions as per their need. So, but that doesn't mean that an individual user cannot buy an E5 if they have the requirement of services that are available in E5. They can either go with the standalone subscription of those services, or they can choose to go with E5. Now, of times it has been asked, what is the difference between Office 365 and Microsoft 365? Earlier, up to like 4 or 5 years back before COVID, we had Office 365 subscriptions. Um, those majorly included what I talked about, like Exchange, Office Suite. When I say Office Suite, I mean Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and other applications. SharePoint, OneDrive, other different services which are available with 365. With 2019, or I guess 2018, Microsoft introduced the Microsoft line of uh, subscriptions and enterprise subscriptions. Basically, that meant that Office 365 combined with additional security measures and additional security features like and Intune, then Azure AD subscriptions. Those were packed in Office 365, and that was where it was made a new subscription altogether, which was named as Microsoft 365 subscriptions. So we still have Office 365 and Microsoft 365 subscriptions. They're building the same, except that Office 365 does not include Intune or other security services or features available, which are available with Microsoft 365 subscriptions. So as you can see on my screen, we have Microsoft 365. I'm just going to increase the size so you can see that better. On the left hand side, you have all these set of applications which are available with subscription. Then it talks about in which subscription they are available fully, half, or not even available. So let's say desktop client apps. It is available with Microsoft 365 E3, E5, but it is not available with E5 security and E5 compliance. These two are add-ons. Similarly, in Office 365, even it is not available in E3 and E5. It is available. Then Microsoft Teams enterprise application. It is not available. As I said, Teams used to be part of Microsoft 360 till 6 months back. However, it is now a standalone subscription. It is no more available as a bundle package. You have to buy Teams separately for your organization. And different other services like Exchange and all that. This is available with different subscriptions and different not. So, in short, I have to summarize. Microsoft 365 comes in frontline plans, business plans, and enterprise plan. The frontline plans are labeled as Microsoft 365 F1, F series plan, F1, F3, F5. Then you have business plans, which are Microsoft 365 Business Basic, Business Standard, and Business Premium. Then you have enterprise grade of subscriptions, which are enterprise E1, E3, and E5. The higher the number against any subscription, the more the number of services included or bundled that subscription. Now, this is all about subscriptions. We will continue to talk about subscription. It is a very big chapter, but we will continue to talk about it as and when we progress in our training or session journey with Microsoft 360 Learning. Next, we will move on to different admin centers that are available within Microsoft 365. So this is the first admin center that you see, the Microsoft 365 admin center. Using this, you can create your users on the left hand side, users, contacts, guest. You can create users, you can delete users, you can modify users, you can manage their licenses, you can add or remove any license, or you can specifically turn off a specific service in bundle of license that is assigned to a user. So let's say for my account, I want to switch off OneDrive. So I'll go to license and apps section over here. This is license assigned to it. These are the applications within this subscription which are available to me because it is assigned to me. Let's say the admin wants to turn off a specific feature. Let's say they do not want the user to be able to install Office apps. So they will uncheck this option and click on save changes, which means that the user will no longer have access to that specific service, even though they still have the subscription assigned to them. Services are standalone services with Microsoft 365. A subscription or a bundle subscription could have multiple services associated with them. As I said at the beginning of the session, the subscription are made or customized as per an organization's need. Different organizations have different needs. The higher services or the more the number of services you want, the more you have to pay, right? Either as standalone or as a bundle subscription like E3, E5. So this is admin center where you can manage your users, your groups. You can go to the billing section. You can manage your billing. You can add or remove a subscription, cancel the subscription if you want to, or modify a subscription, add multiple subscriptions, change the billing accounts. So the payment option you saw at the beginning before signing up, the name and all those details, that is basically a billing profile, billing account for an organization. An organization can have multiple billing profiles for different subscriptions and their needs. You have payment methods option. Should sometimes what happens is that in future, let's say your company is using a credit card, a company owned credit card, and that's about to expire or renew. In that case, you would have to change the payment method. So that is what you can do over here. Then billing notifications. Bill notifications are nothing but the invoices or the billing statements that are sent by Microsoft to you on a monthly or as per the billing cycle of a specific subscription. So you can manage the notification to whom it be sent. Generally, there are only two people, two administrators to be very honest, to receive this notification. One is a global admin. They, as I said, they have practically unlimited access to the entire organization. And then there are billing administrators. Billing administrators are the people who manage the billing or subscription for a specific company. Then you have the option of support over here. You can always manage your support requests that you've opened with Microsoft. Anytime you want to create a Microsoft support request, you have the help and support option on the inside, the green button that you see. I have videos covering my face, covering the session, but yes, there is a help and support option on the right hand side of your admin center. Green button as a headset icon as well. Just click on that, and then you'll see the help and support options when you need to contact Microsoft support for that. Microsoft support is available free of cost with your subscription. As now, it has always free. You never know when you're watching this video in the future. Maybe it gets converted to paid. But as of now, I'll speak the truth, and that is the support options. Microsoft support always available free of cost for whatever subscription that they have chosen to. Then you have settings, like on the left side you see settings option where you can have the option of domains, organization settings, and all those options. Basically, over here you can add your domain, manage the settings of your Microsoft 365 organization. If you scroll down, you will see the admin centers. The admin centers are nothing but different administration portals or tools using which you can manage different services within your organization. So I talked about Exchange. What's the use features within Microsoft Exchange, within the Microsoft 365 services. So should anyone want to manage Microsoft 365 Exchange online, we have the Exchange Admin Center over here. Similarly, you have Endpoint for Intune management for clients and security. And then if you want to see what all admin centers are available as per your subscriptions, click on all admin centers. You'll see a lot of admin centers over here like compliance, endpoint, exchange, defender, intra. So Defender is Azure. I'm sorry, Microsoft Entra is Azure AD. It used to be Azure AD. It has just been rebranded approximately a year back. At the time of recording this video, it is now Microsoft Entra AD. Then you have Security, Universal Print, Viva, and all the other admin centers using which you can manage different services and uh, are available with your subscription or within your organization. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a break of 5 minutes. Meanwhile, you can complete your 365 sign up process, and I'll be back. It's 3:38 right now. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Let's say 3:45. To the time, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna keep myself on. All right, guys, I'm back. Um, Back from the break, actually. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen again. I hope you guys are also back. Let me know if my screen is visible, my video is visible, and my audio is audible as well. Now, we talked about different admin centers. Let's have a quick view about the different admin centers that we have in Microsoft 365. As I said, these admin centers are meant for individual management. They serve as individual tools to manage different services within Microsoft 365 organization. So let's go to our Azure AD admin center, or should I say Microsoft Intra AD. So click on identity section under the admin center, and then it will open a new tab. So this will reflect name of your organization at the top, name of the organization, the organization ID, or you can say tenant ID, then the primary domain name using which you have signed up for Microsoft 365, and what license do you have. So of Microsoft Intra ID, it was called as Azure AD Premium 1. This subscription, this add-on, or you can say subscription, is part of the Enterprise E3 subscription that we have signed up for. Over here, you can also manage your users. Basically, any kind of identity or user management, just like what we saw in Active Directory session during last week through VMware. We created a Active Directory domain, had users and machines and all that. You can manage your users from Active Directory on-prem side. From cloud side, it is Azure Active Directory or Microsoft Intra ID. You can manage your users from here as well, along with the users in the Microsoft 365 Admin Center as well. The identity, or you can say the security or the identity part of user and device user management would be in Azure AD or Microsoft Intra ID Admin Center. Then we have SharePoint Admin Center. I don't know why I'm not seeing that. Maybe it is still in provisioning because it's a new Microsoft 365 organization. Probably that's why it's not showing up yet. Yeah, so now we have SharePoint up as well. So let's click on Share. So SharePoint Admin Center is used for managing SharePoint websites, like your intranets within your company. Uh, you can who is the owner of the site, who can the site, who has view access, who has access, and how collaboration between sites would work. You can design the sites as well, like site customization, feel, and theme of the site over here. That's the purpose of Share. Similarly, you have Exchange Admin Center, using which you can manage the messaging and the mailboxes of your company. Uh, Using Exchange, you manage the set of mail flow rules on how the messaging would work, what emails you want to allow a company or what emails you don't want to allow. It also helps with data loss prevention and different security measures with respect to Microsoft messaging. And all these admins, as I said, serve different purpose, or should I say different tools to manage different services within the Microsoft 365 infrastructure. Let's, yeah, I think I have already talked about different features and the admin centers. That is all all for today, guys. So in today's session, we've understood what is Microsoft 365. Microsoft 365 is a collection of different services and offerings from Microsoft 360 from Microsoft. It's a cloud-based platform available over internet and be accessed over the internet in I mean anywhere on the geography, right? It is available in practically 95% countries across the globe. So you can access it on public internet as well. There's no network specific requirement to access Microsoft 365. There are different features like Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive, Exchange, Power BI, Office apps, and all that. Then we talked about different tools and different admin centers using which you can manage or administrate, create the administrative efforts which are required to manage different services within Microsoft 365 infrastructure. We talked about Microsoft 365 process on how we can sign up for a Microsoft 365 trial. We talked about different subscription models, the type of companies, and their segregation on Microsoft 365 print. Also, do note that you need to cancel your trial at the end of 30 days. Make sure you add a reminder at least 1 or 2 days before the expiration date from today, that is 17th of September 2024, from the date of recording or publishing session. Anytime you're watching this session in the future and you sign up for a trial, the timeline of 30 days starts from the date that you sign up for. Make sure that you choose to cancel the trial at the end of 30 days. In case you do not, eventually that trial will get converted to a paid subscription and there will be heavy charges applicable for you. Yeah, guys, that's all for today's session. I also have recorded a session separately from that. Although this was a live session, to ensure that you follow the right steps and procedures, I've also recorded I published a recorded session as well for this set of activities or training that we completed today. Please go ahead and watch that. And I hope this was helpful for you in case you liked the content or the offering or the learning for today's session. Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel and share it with your colleagues. This is Ankit Shukla signing off. I wish you all the best and a happy weekend ahead. Take care, guys. Bye bye.